Welcome back for another GEVO technical analysis update. This is Dr.B on Webull, and I will explain GEVO's technical analysis and what levels should we expect to trade at tomorrow. Do not forget to like and subscribe before you leave. Also join our free Discord chat server on which we discuss GEVO and other stocks all day long. The invitation link is in the description below. The previous analysis video covers the price action for the week. So if you didn't get the chance to watch it, I will leave a link to it in the description below. On the weekly and the daily, nothing has really changed since the last video. Everything is still bullish and we are still pushing the upper bands of the DC and the Bollinger Bands. Also, the RSI is getting deeper in the overbought range. On the 4-hour chart, what we said is going to happen has actually happened. We said that we are going to retest the Como cloud and then bounce back up, which actually happened here. The EMAs have already reversed and they are now all in order and pointing up, as we can see here. On the 2-hour chart, we were concerned that the super trend was red, giving an indication of sell. However, this has changed and now it's in green. We are trading above it and it's now giving a buy signal. Another concern in the 2-hour chart was that we are actually trading inside the Como cloud, which has already changed and now we bounce back up. We are trading above it, and also the conversion line now is crossing above the baseline, which is good. One thing to notice is that on the higher time frames, we are still pushing the boundaries of the Bollinger Bands and the DC channels. On the lower time frames, however, we can see here that we are starting to pull back and drop below these upper bands. So it seems that we are starting to pull back, but how strong of a pullback is this going to be? So let's have a look at our charts. As we can see, the price has been respecting our channel, which gives us more confidence in it. Also, as we explained in the previous video, the second pattern was the correct pattern. It actually broke out of the pennant and then retested, and then it went back up with a strong momentum. Now on the daily chart, notice that Webull takes some time to update the daily chart to show the action in the after hours. But actually what happened today is that it moved all the way up to this orange horizontal line here, right? So we tested this line, which happens to be the outer resistance of our upward channel. So this means this channel was really good. So what makes tomorrow very critical is that we are going to be testing the boundary of this channel. And this means that we are either going to bounce back down and pull back, or we are going to continue this momentum and push further and break out of this structure and push outside this channel. The indicators so far are saying that we are pushing it, but it's not as bad as we may think. So for example, the RSI is overbought, but at the same time we have seen higher values before. So this tells me that we may find, or we may get another push before we pull back. So what level should we look for? So if we continue to run further, how far can we run? Today, if you notice here, we opened at the 38.2% Fibonacci extension level, which at 5.15, and then we pushed all the way up to the 78.6% Fibonacci extension level, which is at 6.79. All right, or close to it. Now, if we continue to push further, then I imagine we are going to test the 100% Fibonacci extension level, which is at 7.66. So it's very possible that we go up and test this level, and then we drop back down and stay below the outer resistance of the upward channel. If this momentum continues and then maybe we can get some kind of a catalyst or something, then probably we are going to push further and break out of this structure and maybe push all the way up. But that is not very likely given the current indicators. Now, if you pull back, right, what level should we expect? So pulling back means that we are going to test either the inner resistance trend line, which would be tomorrow at let's say 6.1, which is very, very close to the 61.8% Fibonacci extension level. If this one doesn't hold, then we probably are going to the 50% extension level, which is at 5.63, or maybe somewhere between them from 5.63 to 5.8 or something. Now, since we are already showing some pullback at the smaller time frames, I expect something similar to what happened before on the 29th of December. So you will notice here that we tested the outer bound of or the outer trend line of the channel, and then we pulled back. If you look at the smaller time frames, what happens is that it pulled back, it traded a little bit sideways, and then it pulled back all the way down to whatever level at that time we've discussed. So it could be something very similar. It could pull back and then bounce back up, and so on. So what I will be looking for is that if we run, I will be looking at the level of the 6.79, which is the 78.6% Fibonacci extension level. It needs to break it and holds it. So this is something that you have to be very careful about. It needs to break and it stays above it, not just drop back. And that tells you that it actually broke it and it's now finding support there. So if this happens, then we are going to probably go and test the 7.66. Now, if we pull back, and I will be looking at the 6.1, if this one holds, then we probably bounce back and go up, or if it doesn't hold, then we are going to drop to the 50% at the 5.63. If you want to see the price moving between these levels without you having to worry about the charting, do not forget to subscribe to get notification of our daily live stream showing the price action and the technical analysis of GEVO and other stocks like NEO and Tesla. Also, do not forget to join the Discord server to discuss the stocks and ideas. Thank you for watching and best of luck with your trades.